Good morning, Billies. The time is 6:30, and here we are with the morning show again on July 16, 2026. It's a dumpish morning, right?
It is.
Yeah,
It is
a little bit of
definitely
rain.
one of those damp mornings. I think we can expect some showers, some sprinkles. So be prepared for that. Your umbrella needs to be handy. Your raincoat, your rain boots, keep them somewhere that you can grab them real quick, because you just might need them before you leave the house. Ernesto, yes, it is a beautiful Thursday. It's the 16th day of July. And we have a show lined up for you guys here. I don't know if you remember anything about your prom.
Yeah, but I can't say it,
Okay,
Yeah,
that's all right.
I walked the prom.
Okay.
I walked. My dears,
I
we
suspect that
come
was
up with
normal.
car, all the thing. Yeah, but kind of normal. Yeah, walk the
Well,
prom.
if you look at the way the proms are being done now,
They were show, right?
oh, they are. They are a show. Well, there's an adult prom coming up. So if you didn't do it up, if you didn't do it big
Oh,
enough the
really?
first time, you get a chance to
You get.
you get a second chance. An adult prom is coming up. It's actually going to be at the Ambassador's Terrace.
So you could go ask somebody who got a prom
Of
with
course,
you. So are you allowed? I mean,
you can get you a prom date.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You get that. Would you get permission?
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so. We don't want no issues. But yes, it's actually a part of a fundraising initiative. We're going to talk some more about it. The organizers are going to be with us here in studio. And you can ask them all of those questions, Ernesto. Sort it out. And then Quartz is having an appliance expo. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, our studio is filled with appliances. We can move in over the next side if we wanted to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the shopping experience at Quartz and how, what's up with this expo. Samsung and Cellular World is also going to be with us. Cellular World is going to talk to us about some of their products. They have some pretty amazing deals that are coming up. Well, they're ongoing up until the end of July. So we're going to talk some more about that too.
And we'll be having some guests from Nazarene High School. They're celebrating uh, athletes.
Yeah.
They have some good athletes attending there, and we hopefully will meet a couple of them, at least one of them.
Yes. Braden
The coach,
Jacobs.
yeah.
He's going to be here with us, as well as their coach. So we're going to talk about some medals that he's won, some of his accomplishments, and more when it comes to sports.
Let's find out, it's not easy to be an athlete. It's not if you want to really dedicate yourself to your discipline, you need to be serious about it. And some of us are, so let's find out how we can do that.
9 played in the Bolito, 09, not 9, odd 9, however you want to put it. But 9 played in the Bolito, so congrats to you if you won.
Alrighty, we'll take a break. We'll be back, folks. And we'll open the phone lines. You can call us, whatever you want to talk about. Welcome back. Yes, this is the morning show here on Love FM Love TV, 22 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock. I'm Ernesto, with me is Tamar.
Welcome back,
and,
everyone.
I know a lot of people kind of happy, Belize.
Oh.
But in Argentina, they're celebrating even more.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because of so far making it to Argentina. Well,
I think the World Cup is definitely bringing Belizeans together more. Even if you are on opposing teams, I love to see
I was
the
for
sport.
France and disappointed.
You are disappointed,
yeah.
but you still have something to talk about with maybe your colleagues or your friends who cheered on a different team. It's still bringing you together
Well, I'm
in some way.
a little torn now because Argentina will be playing. Who will they be playing for?
I have no idea. I don't follow the sport.
Well,
Spain, we
yes,
heard.
right.
With
Yeah,
a voice just
checking,
whispered.
Just checking your knowledge.
Okay.
So I wonder if I should root. I was rooting for France before, which is part of the Union.
Okay.
So maybe I should root for Spain now.
Do that, sir. I mean, I can't. This is why I can't take the football fans seriously, because they switch teams just as soon as as soon as their team gets eliminated, they're on to the next. So I can't. But all the best to your new favorite team. One team we always cheer for is our Belize sports team.
Yes.
And we've been doing pretty well in sports. It's being overshadowed in some ways
we've been
by
playing volleyball in the
Yes.
region, and we've been doing good.
yeah.
Been good. If we can get them, we will. We are still trying to. Other things happening, of course.
Footage right there from our volleyball team holding up that flag, cheering with their gold medals after their win yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge moment. Wow.
Why they rough up that poor flag?
Oh,
Well,
I
that's
love that.
cool. That's cool. Well, it's always sports we're doing really, really good in. Volleyball. I would say after that, followed by the track and field disciplines. Those we're doing really good in. The other sports, well, we still need a lot more practice.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh, I love
Okay,
that.
as
I
soon
love
as
that
we,
victory
of
dance.
course,
That's
we'll have the full story of that. We're just putting all the details together.
And mind you, our female teams are used to winning our male teams. This is
That's true, yeah.
this is a moment for them. So big congratulations to them. Yes, other major events happening in the news. The PSU, the Public Service Union, just celebrated their 104th anniversary. That was on July 15, yesterday, actually. And we definitely had a chance to speak to the president, the current president of the PSU, Mr. Dean Flowers. And I appreciated so much of what he had to say in the interview we had with him, Ernesto, because the man said they don't know a lot of big things to celebrate. They're just reflecting and taking stock of how they've been doing. And they also got a chance to look at what he calls their failures. And I think that's a wonderful thing to do when you hit an anniversary milestone, to look at your failures or areas where you didn't do as well. And one of those that he mentioned was recruiting new membership, younger people to become part of the union.
Which is selling the idea of unionism to the new generations. And he's right in saying that they don't seem to be taking it as seriously as he thinks they should, or he should, as anyone should. The unionism is not being embraced.
Yes.
As
So it's being,
happened
for the
in
most
old
part,
days.
it's being carried by the generation right before. And I think that, I look at some of the work that they've done and the awareness that they've built, and I think that they're doing an impressive job. But if you're not able to, keep it going and continuously regenerate yourself with new blood, that's definitely a cause for concern.
Yeah. The union can grow and be embraced by the support 'cause the union can only do so much. Come out and tell you, look, we are fighting for your rights and so on. But then the government and the private sector, for instance, need to also, sell the idea of unionism. And I think this
Why
is
would they
where-
do that? It's usually
that's-
it's usually businesses versus the unions or government versus
right,
the unions.
Right. That's the whole issue. When the union should not be seen like that. The union should be seen as protecting the rights of workers, which they have been doing. But obviously, if you're an employer, a lot of employers do say, look, I can take care of my staff my way. I have my way of doing it. I don't need the union to tell me how to do that.
It's a huge power shift, Ernesto.
Yes.
When you have, when people come together, it's a huge power shift. Without unionism, it's a little ant against an elephant. With unionism, with unions now, besides balancing it out, it can even create an imbalance, or at least from the perspective of an employer or a government or
Right.
whoever you're
Right.
unionizing against.
Yeah.
Right?
But the unions have a very important job to do, and I think in Belize they're doing it as well as they can, because, and he's right in saying, look, we are the ones who probably get up every day and say, hey, are you treating workers properly? Are they getting good service? Are they getting fair wages? If the unions didn't exist, I don't know who would do that.
It would be very difficult. And from the dawn of time, that is how change was created, right? Even with our adult suffrage movement, way back when with Antonio Soberanis, it all had to do with people coming together to create change.
You see there again, the little area now, political optics comes into the picture, because
Why do you say that?
They say that political parties come out of unions, and we talk about forming new parties, and we hear people calling and say, hey, the unions would be a good source of persons to form a new political party. But anyway, we were just talking just now about our winning team, our volleyball team, and we have Mr. Alan Sharp joining us. Good morning, Alan. Whoa, you got you up early this morning.
Well, believe me, with all the excitement,
I doubt he
don't know if we
slept.
can sleep.
well, give us the details. Come on, give us the details. Let's start the morning with some good news.
Well, the good news is that Belize volleyball won gold.
Wow.
And won gold as senior men, which has never occurred in whether men or women. For senior, this is the big leagues we're talking about. We've done silver in both men and women, but this is our first gold. And we did it against a very strong opponent in their house. We beat them twice in their house in this tournament. So the guys were showing that they are number one in Central America. They put an exclamation point the first time they played Costa Rica in the tournament. Was the first match to beat them on opening night in 5 sets. Was a close game, but last night all cylinders were clicking very, very well. The guys played excellent in every aspect of the game. We won 3 sets to 1.
What?
But did excellent. Francis Haas won best attacker, but most importantly MVP of the tournament. Kyron Sutherland won best blocker with almost a historic amount of blocks for a match. So the guys played very, very well. Young team that was on the court. We had some senior guys leading. But we have a very young team, so very bright future. But the big news is gold for Belize. Belizeans, once again, very small country with a lot of talent and we continue to show that we can have great success.
Wow.
Alan, remind us again, where were we and who are the teams playing? Is this a full Central American tournament?
Okay, so this is the Final Four, which means the top 4 teams of Central America. So last year, there's this tournament is held every year, and last year we came in second in a fifth set loss. So we were almost there. And this year, the top four teams, which was in ranking going into the games, was Costa Rica first, Nicaragua second, Panama third, and Belize fourth. These were the top four teams as of last year, and so they played for the top spot. Belize is now going to be ranked number one. With this win, Belize has qualified to the Senior Men Pan Am Cup
But
next year,
uh,
which is again a first. We're going to be playing a Pan Am Cup means all of this side of the world, the top 8 teams. So Belize has qualified to that. We're not being invited to it. We have earned our spot, and this is just super excitement. I would even hope that we could host that next year. I know they're going to tell us no, but yeah, that would be excitement.
so in Central America, we are now the defending champions.
Yes,
ne-
and
the
now
next
we
step-
become number one.
The next step is the Pan Am Cup, which is when next year?
Well, they haven't formally put the date yet,
Okay.
but they have chosen the host, and I can't remember who it is at this moment. But usually the Senior Men Pan Am Cup is held in one of the top 6 countries in this side of the world, which
Right,
would be either
right.
Canada, USA, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Mexico. It'd be one of those countries.
That's
that are
that's
going to host
really
it.
that's really the big leagues.
Yes.
Now, obviously, we have a good team. Alan,
Very much so.
what's the plan here to keep this team together and improve it? And how do you strategically think about that now? Okay, you already have to start thinking about meeting these big boys in the Pan Am Cup. That's a step up. So what's the
That is-
plan?
that-
Do you have a plan yet,
Well-
or you're still
Well,
celebrating?
no, for that, we don't have an exact plan for that, but I think we just need to continue with our program. But if we're going to play those guys, I think the critical thing to do is to make sure we have prepared long in advance, and also to have practice matches.
Right.
That is something that we've not been able to do.
That is what I'm getting at. We need that exposure. We need to get out there now and play these teams as friendlies before we go to the big one.
Correct.
So
And what's been helping as well is that in our national championships held in Belize, more and more very high level players are coming. This past national championship in March, 2 players from the Mexican national team played on local teams in that tournament, and
Wow.
some other high level Mexicans. We had Mexicans from the junior national team in Mexico. So, it's very high level, and it's really raising the level of volleyball in Belize. Of course, we have a rule of only 2 players maximum to a team for foreign players. So, it's not going to overwhelm the Belizean players, because the idea is to raise the level of the Belizean players.
Now, I heard we had some secret weapons on the court that the other teams were just not able to beat. Can you tell us what were some of their roles and strategies that help us to really seal the deal?
Well, like I said when I started this, Belize played excellent in all facets of the game. In the past, sometimes the serve would let us down, or our blocking was not where it should be, or back row defense. Even in the start of this tournament, we had some struggles in some areas, but as the tournament goes along, as you were alluding to, it works almost like practice matches. But hopefully you win them, which we did. We did lose to Panama in 5, but we had already classified to the final, so that was like a practice match, if you would.
Okay.
But we didn't necessarily stress ourselves out on that, because we want to make sure everybody was healthy and rested for the final. But the main things that it's hard to pick main things, because I think all the players really did excellent play. We brought in a young setter, Lawrence Mahler, to take over from Elton from the first match, when Elton, wasn't feeling completely 100%. And even after that, he connected well. Our middles, like I said, Kyron Sutherland got best blocker of the tournament. Keelan, who as you may or may not know, or I should put it here, is ranked the number one best attacker in the last NAIA in all of the United States, not just his state, not just his conference, but in the whole of the United States in his category in college. Francis Haas and Ernest Brasser, who have been back now a year, were both ranked top 10 as well, if not top 2 in attacking in the whole of the United States within their college ranks. So we have players that are very experienced, and I think that actually played a role, that these youngsters like Ernest Brasser and Francis and Kyron, they're coming into it, and I don't want to take away from any one player. David, the libero, played excellent defense, passing, very motivated team. Even the guys coming off the bench did such an excellent job when they came on the court. I think it was like a mindset as well.
Yeah.
They were ready.
Yeah.
They
Now
were
I don't
ready.
know.
Very hungry.
I don't know if what happens in Costa Rica stays in Costa Rica, but how did the team celebrate after their big win?
Well, to be honest, I only managed to get in a few texts to them, and I'm not sure. But
Okay.
they're coming home today. They're flying right now. Actually, they're boarding the plane right now, and that's why they couldn't be directly on the show themselves. They just boarded the plane. They're headed to Mexico City, then to Chetumal, then to Belize. So they arrived this evening.
It's a long ride back home.
Uh-huh.
Yes, early tonight. Oh, unfortunately, Avianca TACA doesn't fly to Belize anymore through Central America,
Yeah, I
so
know.
it's a bit of a roundabout way
¿Tiene el combinado?
to get home.
To get back. How many, how should I put it, players from the diaspora were on the team?
Well, all our players are grew up in Belize.
Okay.
Homegrown.
Yes, all. I mean, 100%. Some of the players have been away to school,
Okay.
and some of them are like Keelan is still going back to school. He lives in August, but Ernest is now back here. Ernest played in the professional leagues in Brazil this past year. Francis Haas is back in Belize, and hopefully, well, he's trying to get out to a pro league, and hopefully this launches him out there into the pro leagues. But we have Lawrence is also at school. So that's, and then we have some players who are right on their heels, some young players who tried out for the team, who didn't make it, but they're right behind. So as some of the older ones retire now, there'll be even more space for these young players who show a very strong future for Belize volleyball.
Alan, thank you for cluing us in, and congratulations to you. And of
Yes,
course, I know
congrats to
you
you.
advocate for this sport. I know how you feel, and all of us. We're supporting
Tears,
the
my
boys.
friend. Tears last night. Tears. I was so much anxiety. I actually watched the game alone. I locked myself up in a room. I watched the game alone. I feel such anxiety whenever any of our national team playing, but I really felt the unity. I felt just the mental attitude of this team, the strength that they were hungry, and they decided it's nobody's going to take it away this time. As you might recall, last time we were not handled right by the referees in Central American games, and I think this time they made it clear that it's not going to be that close. We're going to make sure we take it.
It's convincing.
And yes, and I mean, these guys and their coaches, I have to give it to the coaches as well, who
Yes.
have been at this for a very
Big up the
long time.
coach.
Coach Humes, Coach Wallace, they've been at this for a very long time. I mean, I want to say thank you as well to to all the coaches who always put time into these players. The clubs are putting tremendous amount of time and money into these players, and of course my BVA executive. This wouldn't be possible without the team that we have. We have an excellent executive, and I'm so grateful for the guys to be performing at this level with all the challenges that we face, and we hope now that I mean, I know that we've been getting more and more recognition, but we hope that even more recognition now comes from the Ministry of Sport in support of our program, because we're doing so well in men and women, male and female, at
Volleyball.
all levels of volleyball. Belize Volleyball has a true program, and it can be so much better. But we need, the complete full support.
Alan, I know this is a amateur level, but is there any kind of financial reward for the players? Any at all?
I wish we could.
Yeah.
I wish we could, Ernesto. I know
Yeah.
other countries, their government has programs in place for scholarships and funds. We are not there yet as a country. I'm hoping that we get there very soon. Hoping somehow these players can be rewarded for what they have done. This is historic, like I told them in my communication. They have made history. They will. Nobody can repeat this for them. This group has done what no other group has been
Right,
able to
right.
do. I mean, but we must give thanks to those who have been building it, coming this far. So not as yet, but we do hope that someday very soon. And I must say that the present Minister of Sport is very visionary, very forward thinking. There's a lot he's trying to get done in a very short time, but I'm really hoping this might be one of them to recognize what volleyball is doing, but not only for volleyball, but in sport in general. When athletes do very well, to be rewarded more than just just to say thank you.
Alan, thank you very much. And
Thank you.
congratulations to you, the association, the team players, of course, the coaches, everybody, for bringing home that gold from
Thank you
Central
very much,
America.
guys.
We're number one
Thank
there.
you so much.
Thank
take
you so
care.
much. All right, it is 7 o'clock. We got to take that break. When we come back, it's all about a fundraiser, a part of the Keepers Project, and an upcoming adult prom. We'll get more into it after the break.
5 minutes after 6 o'clock, and it is a Thursday morning. 7 o'clock. That 3 o'clock yesterday? Yeah, it's 5 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Thursday morning. I'm a little bit confused with the time this morning.
Oh, why so?
I don't know. It's I'm a little bit off.
Okay, just
You
by
see,
an
my
hour.
team
Just
never-
by an
my
hour,
team
it's okay.
Never win the World Cup.
They've
the
been-
game, so
But this has been like, how long have they been out now? They've been kicked out?
just 2 days ago.
Yeah, I think that should be
I
enough
think
time
they-
for you
I
to
think they're playing
rebound.
today for third place.
Okay.
But speaking of third place,
How do you- Go ahead.
I remember when I went to my prom, like I told you, I had to walk to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in my days, we never have car or anything. I barely managed to even get to at least suit for wear, you know,
Okay.
and getting a date and all that. And then when I end up at the prom, I end up in a third place.
Okay. I didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, it was.
Well, no,
Yeah, take on the prom
the
date
beauty
from
is,
then.
as an adult now, prom is going to be a much different experience,
Okay.
right? So you can redo it, and this time you can win.
Okay, we have some guests in studio. Sherrod Brackett, good morning, my dear. Nisa, August, and of course,
Jade Martinez.
Jade Martinez. Good morning to all of you ladies.
And these ladies are here to talk not just about an adult prom that is coming up, which I have to say,
purpose for
it's
it.
the first time I've heard of an event like this. But let's talk about the purpose. I know they have an initiative that they're a part of, the Keepers Project. Ladies, again, good morning and welcome. Can you tell us about the Keepers Project and what you do?
Good morning, Belize. The Keepers Project is a community-based organization. So we're about empowering the youths to believe in themselves, have confidence, and we promote entrepreneurship and critical thinking skills.
So you do that. How does the Keepers Project do that?
Well, we have sessions with the kids every first, second, and third Saturday of the month. And so we bring in different people to teach them how to build their self-esteem. We bring in people to teach them entrepreneurship. So we have people come in and teach them how to make jewelry and how to price their products. And so that when they go back home, they can also sell those same products that they learned from the session.
Okay.
Let's talk about the why. Why is this so important?
When you look at kids right now, a lot of time they say like, oh, kids don't want to do nothing. Kids this, kids that. But do we give them the opportunity? Do we equip them with the tools and skills that they need? Because not all children are, like you will say, academically. But you have some who have the skill to learn how to become entrepreneurs, you know? And so they can go back home and those same things that they made from our session, they can turn it into a business to make income for themselves and also to help their families. And that keep them off the street as well, because they have something positive to do.
I guess you stimulate the imagination, Joe. You get them thinking and give them some values so they don't think they can't do anything.
Exactly.
They can become somebody.
What communities are impacted by the Keepers Project?
We have like 7 to 8 communities.
Okay.
Because the kids are from different communities. Like, for example, this young lady right here is from Ladyville. We have kids from Mascal, St. Anne, Santa Ana, Lucky Strike,
Okay.
you know, and we also have kids from Biscayne who are part of our football club. So it is a lot of different communities and schools impacted because these kids are all from different primary schools and different high schools.
So you do sports outreach as well?
Yes, we actually have our football club, which is KP Strikers. Our U13 girls just placed second in the Belize District Football Association tournament that took place in Belize City.
Sounds good. All right. And now to be in order to be able to do this and the work you do, you have fundraising events. Talk
Yes,
to us
we
about
do.
your fundraising initiatives.
Well, we try to do a couple, and a lot of time, reach like the target that we want so that we can continue the amount of programs that we do. And so for this year, for the first time, we're doing an event this big, which is this A Night Under the Stars Adult Prom. So we're trying to see if this event now can help us to come up with the amount of funds needed to run these different type of events for the year. Because we also do tuition scholarship as well.
Okay.
and back to school. And this young lady right here, she's our third timer scholarship recipient from the program.
All right. But you concentrate obviously in rural areas because they're all from rural communities.
Yes, we're concentrated in the rural areas at this point.
Okay, and a particular part of the community because you
Belize district?
Yeah,
Yes, Belize
district.
district, Belize rural,
Yeah.
Okay.
and a central.
All right. Well, I would love to hear from the ladies. So these ladies are a part of the program.
Yes.
They're
Okay.
recipients of the program. You administer. You are part of the teaching part of the program, right?
Yes, I am the founder of the organization,
Right,
and then I
right.
also assist with the different aspects of it.
And who all? I mean, the responsibilities you've taken on are pretty big.
Yes.
You know, I mean, who else works along with you?
We have a board that works with the Keepers Project. Keepers Project has a board. And so this lady, Miss Nisa, right here, she's the chairperson of our scholarship committee.
Okay.
And she's also a parent as well, a very supportive parent as well. So we
Okay.
have a board, yeah.
Because the lessons you're trying to teach and instill in the young people is a responsibility.
Yes,
How many kids, how many young persons are you think you're reaching right now?
I think we're reaching, like I would say, close to 100 kids.
Okay.
Because then, you know, when you look at the geography of where we're doing and we're branching out, hopefully come September, we should be in a school in Belize City and one in Dangriga. So that's something that we're really working on, you know, as
right.
well.
Do you recruit volunteers? Is that how you do your advocacy and your teaching?
Yes, we try hard to get volunteers, but we have to make sure that the volunteers are trustworthy, you know,
Yeah.
because you're dealing with people, children, you know, so who want to volunteer, they can volunteer, and then they just come and then we explain
what's
to them.
what's a typical session like?
A typical,
Where do you gather them? How do you gather the children together and do your presentations, your teaching, your advocacy? You know, motivating these children, giving them purpose. How do you do that? How do you put them in classrooms? How do you gather them?
we have a headquarters that we rent.
Okay.
Yes, we rent a headquarter, and then
Where is it?
in Mascal Village. It's in Mascal Village. We're in the process right now of moving upstairs, because usually the downstairs, usually when it's flood, they're flood and then we can't do sessions. So we're moving up to the top, and so every 3 Saturdays out of the month, we gather them because we have our parents group where we send out information so they
Right,
don't know from this time to this time will be session. And then we have the different activities that we do with the kids. And she's also a leader there now, so now she's the one giving instruction, and then we sit back and guide and observe to see how well they move, because we're trying to create leaders of tomorrow, you know. And so it's not just me again sitting there doing the information. She's one now who is assisting us.
What's the age range? that
It
you-
starts from age 5, and then the age just, we said there is no ending, because when you reach an older age now, you can become a leader.
Right.
And then after that, you can become someone else. So we don't put from 5 to cut off, no.
No, but the kids that you are embracing are still need help. Yeah, that's what age does that go to? What, high school, junior, or?
Right now, we have up to high school right now. We have up to high school kids right now.
Okay, well, we're very excited to meet Jade, a 3-time scholarship recipient. Jade, can you tell us how the Keepers Project has helped you?
Okay, morning. I'm a bit sick. I'm a member of the Keepers Project, and I could gladly say that I am actually very proud and grateful to be in such a program. The Keepers Project has helped me in many ways. One being help support my education, has helped me uplift myself, be more of a person, teaching me values in life that everyone needs, daily values. I have learned to be more open, more confident, more emphasizing, and I am glad that I have this experience.
Awesome.
At what age did you
At
get in
the
contact with the Keepers Project? When
at
did
the
you
age
first
I-
begin your contact with them?
At the age I entered the Keepers Project was when I moved to Mascal and attended the school in Orlando, Florida, Standard 5. It was around when I was 12.
Okay.
And
And now you're in third form?
Yes, ma'am, I'm in third
Okay.
form.
What school do you attend?
Palote High School.
All right. So you're looking forward to going fourth form, graduating.
No, I'm
You're
entering third form. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Well, congrats to you.
Thank
and all
you.
the best on your final 2 years. Oh, by the way, which program are you in at Palote?
Program?
I know they usually have like business.
Oh,
or-
yes, ma'am. I'm entering business.
Okay. All right. I see those. Hopefully, those entrepreneurship lessons kick in, right? Okay. And let's also meet Miss Nisa. Being on the board and working with the students, what is your experience like?
My experience so far has been great. I've worked with the students, particularly on the scholarship board. So there's an application process that they need to go through. We look at financial need, also their academic excellence, and they need to apply into the scholarship, and we have our committee that reviews it, and we award to students in primary school and in high school.
Ladies, you know, a lot of times when we talk about serving communities, we talk about Southside children, you know, some of the challenges that they face in Belize City. But rural children face a different type of challenge, right? Can you talk to us about some of those challenges and how the Keepers Project, you know, assist and guide them through?
Well, a lot of activities are not there for the kids to do, especially after school hours.
Yeah.
And so that's the reason why we started the football club, because especially boys want to play football, but that is where the discipline comes in. You know, so after school, you have the football club that you take part in, you play your football games. And then on Saturdays, no idle time, then you come to Saturday sessions. And so that is at the Saturday sessions is where we do the different type of activities for the kids. And every month we do different activity, so they're always engaged. So like October, you will hear us doing our cultural event. November is their Children's Day, so we take them on educational tour. Christmas Day will have their party. So they have something to look forward to every month. But they must do their part as well to reap those benefits.
What roles do the parents play in all this?
We're hoping to get more parental support. We're hoping, you know. So we try to do activities that engage the kids and activities that parents should be there to be a part of. And so,
Is that part of the problem today that parents don't pay as much attention as they should with their younger children?
I believe so, but at the same time, I think if we try to help the parents, then we will see a difference. Probably they don't know certain things. And when the kids come to us and they share with us, now we, based on what the kids share, we have an idea of how to help the parents, what type of activities we can do to try and help the parents to become more engaged instead of just say, oh, parents, you blame for this. Let us try to do our part to see how we can help the parents
Bring
to
them
become
along.
Yeah.
better
get
parents.
interested in what their children are doing.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you move these children around? Because some are farther away from your Mascal headquarters, and do they have to find their own way to the sessions every Saturday?
Yes, at this point, they have to find their own way.
So they
But
need their parents' support in that.
yes. So what we do, we change our time. So our time now, it starts at 1:45 because you have the bus that leaves from Belize City to go to our area at 12. And so they can come on the 12 o'clock bus, and then we finish the session for them few minutes to 3, so they can catch back the 3 o'clock bus to
Okay.
go home in the evening.
Okay.
And so she's always on the bus as well. So the kids who travel on the bus, she's on the bus to make sure they're coming safe.
So
She
she's
goes
a,
back.
She's a leader
Yes, she is.
with the kids. Like on a typical day, Jade, how many children you have or kids you have to deal with coming to the session? Do you think you have to organize?
On a typical day, there's not much. About 5 children, about 5 from Boston, and also my cousin that attends with me. So it's about 7 children, 6, 7, around that.
And they're coming from where?
There's one from Ladyville, my cousin. We catch a bus together, and about 4 to 5 at Boston. So,
Okay. And the other villages, how they manage?
Well, they're close by.
They're
The bus
close by.
runs straight through, and so all the villages along the
Pick up.
road can just hop on the
Right.
bus. And then
Okay.
some of them, what their parents do, their grandparents live in Moscow, so then they just happy if you come and spend the overnight their granny, and then they go to session, and then after that they go back home.
Cool.
Yeah.
Village life, no?
Yes.
Another benefit of the village life. Now, the bees. Sorry. The Keepers Project is having this adult prom.
Yes.
Before I find out
Raise
more,
some
I want
funds.
to hear what Jade thinks about this. What do you think about this adult prom, girl?
well, Miss, I think it's like a good fundraising idea because, as said, much adults didn't get to have their prom. They didn't get to have the experience
So
of.
they deserve a night out.
Yes, mom, they deserve to experience what it's like to have a prom and enjoy a night out.
Sounds good. All right, now let's hear
Yeah.
more about the lineup.
Yeah, how does prom work?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're super excited about this adult prom because every time it's just the kids going to prom, you know? And a lot of us, myself, haven't
Yeah.
been to a prom, you know? And so dealing with this prom, we're excited because then I just like to visualize some adults how they're going off coming at this prom. So, you know, we're trying to make sure the night is a night for them to remember and for them to feel like, wow, I'm young again, you know? And so they could energize and go back the next day feeling, man, this was amazing, you know? So we have the Ambassador's Terrace, beautiful backyard, excited for it to all come together. And then we have prize, a wonderful prize, a night stay at Seaside Chateau. So you have prizes where you could win the
Okay.
night. We're also going to have prom king and queen. So I'm excited. We don't have the nice crown for the king, the nice crown for the queen. You know, so we want when the people reach, the photographer will already be there to take their pics and stuff like that. And so for the prom king and queen, we're trying to do a little fun category. When you're entering, if you want to go up for prom king or queen, you could just give write your name, you know?
Okay.
And then at a certain time, we will call Ali who wants to go up to be prom king and queen. They need to walk, you know, do the walk.
Nice.
You know, do the walk, and then you go to your seat because you have to vote. Not
Okay.
us who will be there, will be voting. And then you will have a session that they can choose to either do a dance or sing a song, because they can't just be prom king or
Nope.
queen and we don't know that, right? And then so no, we have those type of activities that we want them to do. Then the attendees will be the one who will decide and vote. Well, you know what? Prom queen number 1, well, we like how he walk down the
Yes.
aisle, we like how he sing or dance or whatever. And then the same thing for the king. And then we close it from this time to this time. You have to vote. We go conk. And at a certain time, we will announce the winners.
Are you encouraging, I know for prom you have to dress up.
Oh,
The
yes.
guys
What's
have
the-
to wear
what's the
special
dress code?
clothes. And you know, because an arrival and all of that at the
Is there
at the
going to be
place.
a moment for entrance?
Yes.
Yes, we have to have. That's the reason why we're starting 5:30. Because we want to give you enough time to do your walking. Let's say you are your spouse, got an adult.
Spouse is not spouse thing.
What's a spouse thing?
No,
Date.
when
What
you
is
go to
the date?
the prom date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't care if you're married or not married.
Yeah,
Okay,
married.
okay, good. So when the
From the prom date, you go look for.
Yes.
Know that one chance you go ask the word you never carried a prom long time for going to prom. with you.
okay.
Don't let him change the rules, you know. But go ahead.
Prom. You know, that first kiss night.
Oh, Papa.
Under the stars.
You see, under the stars, so I guess we have to have one area then under the stars to do the prom kiss night then.
Yes.
You know, but we want people to come.
Sounds like fun.
Honestly, we want people to come dressed nicely, you know? Come
Yes.
fix up yourself.
Yes, you're going
Fix
to
up-
prom.
You're going to a prom. Fix up yourself
What do you call the
nicely.
thing you put the wrist? The
Corsage.
corsage. The guy's
know?
supposed to go corsage. And
Gloves,
put on
tiara,
glove, yes.
Fix up nicely.
Yes.
gong, ball gong.
And so that you can, because we're going to have nice backdrops for you to take your pictures. We're going to have prizes and raffles throughout the night. So, you know, you never know what you might win.
Jade can't go to this. I mean, she can go.
Maybe as a volunteer, she could maybe
She a
take
chaperone.
the bags or the
you
coats.
You have
Or,
chaperones at proms,
yes,
right?
and they
That's so you don't misbehave.
that's right. They do like to
You need chaperones
misbehave.
at prom, so you have
at
to have
prom.
chaperones.
So
Yeah,
Jade,
you
they
can go
dominate
chaperone,
you.
Joe.
I would like. I want to wear the whole. I want the
You
full
want the
experience.
full
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
and then we will have live music by Mr. Ernest Main. He will be there doing our live music. So if you want to sing, well then they don't know. You know the whole.
What about the
whole thing.
banquet part of it? Is there going to be a dinner?
Yes, you're going to have your appetizer, your main meal, your dessert, your cup of wine, and if your glass of wine not enough for you, well then they have the bar right there where you will be able to
Okay.
purchase whatever else you would like to purchase, no? But each person will.
But at proms, you're not the non-alcoholic, right? Or don't drink alcohol now at proms.
This is an
This
Oh,
is
that's
a
an
prom.
adult prom.
Yes.
Okay, all
This
right.
is
That's
an
right.
adult prom.
Adult prom,
That's a
okay.
little change right there because it's adult prom.
Okay.
So they get the opportunity if they want more than a glass of wine, well then it is there for them. But enough is say, oh, I know I'll go because then you want to drink up their alcohol.
Oh,
no,
no,
anybody
no,
can
no,
come.
exactly, you go,
It's an
you go.
elegant evening. It's not for nobody to come and, drunk up
Well,
at
it's
the
at
place.
an elegant place, nice place
Exactly.
and everything, so.
And then with Ambassador's Terrace, if you purchase a ticket to go to the event, you will get discount on the room to stay the night.
Oh wow!
Because remember, it is a bread and breakfast, so
That's
you
very promise for true.
you know,
Yeah.
so you support us with the ticket, then you can get a discount with that ticket at the event the night.
Okay, now where do you get tickets? How much?
Okay, so the tickets is $100 per person. I call it donation because the experience alone that you will get, and the purpose is to support the kids, to support
right.
us with to carry out our activities for the year for the kids. And so you can get your ticket right there at Love Foundation headquarters. Tickets will be there for you to pick up.
Where is that located again?
Right at the Ambassador's Terrace to make it easier.
Gotcha.
And then you can see the place where this elegant event will take place as well.
Okay, all right. And it's $100 a ticket. Tickets available only there, or you get them somewhere else?
We have tickets available with us as well, so they can
Okay.
feel free to contact
You have a
us.
number you can mention. They will call you.
615-0154, or Miss Nisa.
And 615-5253.
5253.
Yes.
So that's 615-0154, 615-5253 if you need tickets to the adult prom. And it's when?
It's 1st of August, starting at 5:30, so that you can come early, do all your modeling.
This is a Saturday evening, right?
Yes. It is a Saturday evening under the stars. So anybody else who would like to donate towards our cause, they can feel free to reach out to us to donate towards our cause.
Awesome.
615-0154, 615-5253.
Can we find you on
Prom.
Facebook as well?
Yes, on Facebook you find us at Mascal Club.
Okay.
You will see our Keepers Project logo right there. Or TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you find us at the Keepers Project.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming,
All
for
right,
sharing.
fun.
It will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
fun. So we're hoping to see you guys there with your dates.
Well, I will ask out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sounds like sounds amazing. All right.
Thank you very much, Shoret, Nisa, Jade, for coming in this morning. Brightening up the morning, the truth.
It sure did. Yeah.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Good morning. A gradual improvement in weather conditions is expected during today, and mainly fair weather is expected over the next couple of days. The forecast is for cloudy skies at times today and partly cloudy skies tonight. A few showers, periods of rain, and isolated thunderstorms are likely to continue mostly over central and southern areas this morning, gradually decreasing by this afternoon. Isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms are possible mainly over the south tonight. High temperatures are expected to reach about 88 Fahrenheit along the coast, 90 Fahrenheit inland, and 78 Fahrenheit up in the hills. Overnight temperatures are expected to be about 82 Fahrenheit near the coast. Moderate sea conditions. A high tide can be expected at 6 minutes after 11 this morning, and low tide occurs at 17 minutes after 6 tonight. The moon will rise at 7:43 this morning, and the sun will set at 6:30 this evening. The outlook for Friday and Friday night is for a decrease in shower activity, with only isolated showers expected. And in the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over our region during the next 48 hours. And in the sargassum forecast, there is a high chance that more sargassum mats will affect beaches across the country during the coming days. And with that, we conclude this morning's weather report and forecast produced at the National Meteorological Service. More
We're back, folks. We are back, and we continue with the show this morning. And we have some friends, some guests from Courts. You want to introduce who we have here?
That's right. That's right. Welcome back, everybody. It's a lot happening in studio, all right, because it is the Courts
We said it-
Appliance
it's
Expo. It's the Courts Appliance Expo, and just wait until you see
And they
what's
bring
in
their
store.
Own, they bring their own host, everything. as well.
Oh yeah, they did. They sure did. So we have Miss Vanessa. She's no stranger to us here. She's joined us before. Miss Vanessa, please introduce your co-guest.
Of course, good morning, Belize. Happy Thursday. I know it's nice and wet outside, but here we're bringing in hot deals from Courts. So I'd like to introduce Miss Kelly.
Hi,
She's
good
one of our
morning.
CSRs at Courts. So get familiar with her because today both of us will be introducing what is happening this weekend.
And we have amazing deals planned for everyone. So we're inviting Belizeans to come out in store. It's the 17th and 18th at the Courts Belize City store, which is across from A&R and the highway. Bright and early, 8 o'clock, we're going to be open. This is a door-busting sale. So we just want to make sure that everyone comes out, take the opportunity to see what we do have available. We have something for everyone in store.
All right, so that's tomorrow and Sunday.
On Saturday.
It's on
Friday
Friday,
and Saturday.
Friday
Oh,
and
sorry,
Saturday.
because in my mind today is Friday. All right.
So, firstly, what's the expo is about? I know a lot of people, this is going to be our second one that we're having. Last year, we had one before. So if you've been there, this one will be bigger and better. Why? Because we're bringing in our international partners when you're talking about Samsung, TCL, Whirlpool, Black & Decker, Frigidaire. So you're having all the experts that's going to be at our expo that you will have. They'll be featuring appliances, new arrivals. They're going to be giving you the features, the benefits that's happening whenever you're buying any of these devices from them. But also, of course, we're going to be featuring those international business owners as well. We're going to have our local because we, of course, when we do anything, we want, of course, include we locals in it. So we're going to have locals like BTL is going to be there. We're going to have Next Gen. We're going to have Madisco will be there as well. You have Caribbean Tires, just to name a few. We're going to have barbecue happening outside where you can sample different produce. Remember, it's a lot of refreshments. Of course, soft drinks we're going to be having. But of course, with all of that, one of the biggest things we're going to be having, because we like to encourage credit. So you're going to be getting up to 55% off items, selected items.
And
So with the credit, I know Kelly
55%
can
off.
explain.
yes, so 55%, that is a large number. It's a major discount and it's on cash and credit. But, you know, times are trying right now. Let's be realistic. So we want to make sure that you guys can put your money in your pocket and keep it there to, you know, have little money for rainy days if you want to do
And it's
something
been
with your
raining.
family, stay for a vacation, something. So you can still get your product with nothing down. Just come in, bring your ID, which is your social or your passport. We also need a recent utility bill, as well as a job letter or payslip.
I still can't get over the 55% off select items.
Up to 55%
Yes.
off.
All right. So up to 55% off some items in store. Tell us, what are some of the items that we can look out for on appliances?
Well, we have a little bit of everything really at the court. So you can come in and you can find anything that you want for your home. When it comes to the discounts, we have all TVs on sale right now across the board, whether that's Samsung, LG, TCL. Whatever size you're looking for, we have 32 inches all the way up to 98 at this time. Some of them come with a free sound bar if you make that purchase. And the fun thing about it as well this weekend, which is tomorrow and Saturday, when you purchase, you actually get to enter raffles. So it's that
Hourly
cash or
raffle.
credit. Yeah.
We're going to have hourly raffles. So, and of course, like what Kelly's saying, we're encourage everybody to get credit. But the excited part about it. Now, let's say you find you're interested, because remember, it's an appliance event. So although we're featuring all the major appliances when it comes to refrigerator, it comes to the your fridge, your washer, your dryer, your stove, your blender, toasters, and so forth. However, if you're getting any item, let's say you decide to get a refrigerator and it has a discount of $200 off, and you decide to get that item on credit, what we will be doing once you're putting it on a credit 18 months and above, you will get an additional 10% on that discount.
So besides the 200.
So beside that, you're going to get an additional 10%. So what we're doing it, and there's no limit to the amount of purchases that you're making. So we're making it hot, exciting. I tell you guys, you know what? This weekend at a big, big game. So we want to make sure you have the money so that you could have your in-house party and let Course do the rest. That we're going to make sure that we're going to cool your house, get it hot with all the speakers that we have. And tell them about some of the speakers.
Yes, we have a lot of nice speakers in stock right now. So if you guys are interested in anything from Radio Shack, we have a large selection from small to big. We have Samsung, LG, TCL. We have a lot of speakers that are rechargeable. Speakers that you can actually take on the waters if you're going to Key, especially this weekend, Lobster Fest. If you want to take a speaker on your boat, we actually have one that lasts 18 hours. So that's really long. You don't have to charge it up. You can listen to your
Even
music
if you get stranded
wherever,
out there, sing that
whenever.
music.
Yes.
You got music to keep your company. Yeah, keep your company.
Now, with all of this hotness and excitement, some people might forget some of the other benefit that comes when you purchase on credit with Quartz. Please remind them.
Course. So again, everybody. So with Quartz, one of the best thing I keep telling everybody, we are the only one in this entire country where that you can get up to 4 years added protection whenever you're buying items from us on credit. But remember, we protect items on credit or on cash. So if you're, and especially I like to tell people, we are in the rainy season right now, hurricane season start. Now, the benefit, once you're getting an item on credit from us and you already made a payment of minimum of 2 months, you automatically qualify whenever it comes to theft, debt, fire, hurricane, job redundancy, life happen, you get sick, you're hospitalized. All of these guys are some of just the benefit that you have. Now, the additional one is whenever if anything should happen with your item, because all these items are man-made. So what we can do, we have our awesome Servitech team that are there to help. And do they have a limit to fixing anything, Kelly?
No, they actually don't have a limit. They'll even fix your item for you if the item is outside of warranty. So if you bought it from us and you need assistance with that item, it's outside of your warranty, you can still bring it in, and Servitech would be happy to assist.
Yeah,
When it
that's a
comes
good
to
deal.
the warranty as well, a fun thing about it too is that, let's say you have a refrigerator and your fridge stops working, you purchase that extended warranty and you're within that period, we actually give you back for food spoilage. So if your food spoiled in that fridge and you bought that premium warranty, we will actually reimburse you for what was in your refrigerator as
I
well.
love seeing these safety nets in play, right? I had a friend and they had a refrige. Something happened, I don't know, and then they called up and tried and claimed the warranty, and they got a loaner fridge.
Yes.
They said they got their money back for their food spoilage, and of course they got their item fixed. It was either fixed or replaced.
So yes,
So it was like minimum inconvenience.
How you get like Vanessa or Kelly come over and cook for you in case you...
Exactly.
So,
That's the only thing I don't see on the flyer.
I know. Well, guess what?
You could cook
We attacked. We had.
I could cook escabeche.
That's okay. Well, I want...
I could buy escabeche. But just to jump off what you mentioned, Tamara, the cool thing about that, like what I like to tell people is that, remember, whenever you're getting a replacement item or we realize that we're unable to fix it, we replace it for the value of what you purchased the item for. And again, with Quartz, because we try to make sure that we're above of the competition. So whenever you're replacing that item, most of the time we don't have the existing one. So we're going to have a better one, an upgraded one, especially when it comes to TVs. Now, you don't know, TVs are similar to cell phones.
Yeah,
so they're
continuously
exactly
improving, yes.
So there's a lot of updates, a lot of software updates when it comes to the features. Right now, if you're watching these TVs right now, guys, if you have a TV hole right now and say QLED, you have the wrong TV.
Time to replace it.
When you don't watch this TV, we watched it yesterday, the game in-house at Quartz. We had customers in there. We had our whole TCL set up, and it was so fun. When these guys are running, we could almost see the sweat they run off of them. We feel like we were dead in at the game, and when that goal hit, oh my gosh.
Oh no, matter watch out for the 98-inch now.
We have a whole TC with them at the 85, but we use yesterday. We don't sell the TC the 98. So again, we try to make sure that Quartz is the life of the party. So we want to make sure that we all the time for make we worry about all the stress when it comes to if something happened to your item, if you get sick, if somebody thief. Those are the things we handle that for you. And guess what? We think about your future. We think about 2030. And now, let's say you purchased the item cash and you never had the money on hand. How much days they have, Kel?
If they purchase it in cash and they don't have the money to buy that extended warranty the same day of the purchase, they actually have 90 days to add it back on, or 3 months. So
Okay.
they can come back in, they can call back in, they can reach out to the CSR that they were working with, and we will add on that warranty for
And
it.
how much they could pay? Do they have a limit to the amount they pay?
They actually can put a down payment. You can put it on credit as well. So if you want to leave a down payment towards that warranty, you have a month time period to actually continue paying on that credit for the warranty. So you can make partial payments and maybe half, 3 payments.
$5,
There's really no
$10,
reason.
$2.
This is so cute.
Whatever.
Ernesto, Vanessa is like, make Kelly tell me, because they don't want to believe me. Make she tell me.
This time I bring back up, right?
Yes,
I don't
correct.
Everything she's saying is very true. We are definitely 100% protective company. We care about our customers, which is why we are inviting them once again the 18th and 17th, Friday and Saturday in store to see all the amazing products that we do have. We're also going to be having buy one, get one on curtains. So if you're trying to
And
stock
sheets.
up on curtains, and sheets as well. Yes, if you're trying to stock up on curtains for Christmas early, now is the perfect time. We
Good
have
idea.
blackout curtains, sheer curtains, you name it, we have it.
No.
I know that you sell things online. But
Yes.
you, like me, I like touchy-feely.
Yes.
Feel up
Yeah.
the stove.
Yeah.
And people might be wondering, is this promotion only happening at Belize City? No, the promotion is happening countrywide, but the expo will be only at Belize City store. So Belizeans, yes, I know it might be raining outside, but the good thing about Quartz, our expo will be inside. So you can walk around. We want to make sure you take your time. That when international people come, they like bring a lot of giveaways, our locals as well. So guys, there's a lot of giveaways. There's a lot of items you can purchase. And remember, you don't need cash. Save that. Right now, we're heading into school time. We recently received a wide selection of laptops. So again, we have over 7 different types, right?
Yeah, we have about more than 7 different types of laptops. Different specs are on them, different storage. So we have something for everyone, not just school, even for teachers who also need to go back to school as well. And we also have different things that you can pair with the laptop. So we have our laptop bags, SD cards, flash
Okay.
drives. We have headsets, keyboards,
Bluetooth
the whole
mouse.
setup. Yes, Bluetooth mouse as well.
Well, you girls, but the listeners of yours don't know that you brought in a fridge.
Yes,
this
our
morning,
studio is decked out.
and Vanessa brought the stove.
Coming back, right?
Yeah, we're gonna bring them in, and we have them in the studio
And we have some
here.
small appliances that the ladies are going to be showing off as well.
All right, so let's head over there and do that.
So these are the teasers.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, enter stage left.
yeah,
Enter stage left. Ernesto, you're leaving me, Ernesto? Okay.
So we're
okay.
waiting for it. So Belizeans, these are just a little sneak peek that we're bringing. Tip of the iceberg, giving you what to feature. So the lovely Kelly would tell us.
Yes,
Okay.
so this is a nice Mabe stove that we have available. It is a gas stove. This is a 6-burner stove. It gives you a little griddle.
Yes, man.
Tortilla, pancake,
Yes.
even a leaf.
Want me to bread pan this too, you know?
Yes,
put
it
some
has a lot
hot
of things that you can do
Yeah.
with that. It has the ignition, so easy turn on as well. Your
You
burners.
light up when you press this?
No,
Like, well, we
the
don't have
oven
connected,
lights.
but yeah,
yes,
the
the
oven
oven
lights
and
on.
the stove lights. It actually has the broiler as well to the bottom. So,
So Belizean Johnny Cake, right?
yes,
Right.
burn your Johnny cake and your bread, definitely.
Uh-huh.
It has very much space inside, so if you're thinking about that turkey for Christmas, it can fit in
You
this
catch
stove
it
for
on
sure.
that. Okay. All right.
And with the design, when it comes to the top, I know a lot of people don't realize that. You might be wondering why your stove have different size burners. No, with
I
that,
always wonder that. I can't sleep some nights because I don't wonder that.
so the reason for that is because let's say you have your press for time and you got to cook something very fast, then you will use it on the wider burner and it will be faster. But let's say
Well, then you need a bigger pot.
well, that too, but of course we sell pots as well at court. So you
Okay,
know what? We have
okay.
wide selection of pots. And we're famous with frying pan, right?
Yes.
So
Okay.
You can pick
everybody, we
choose
have all that
frying
income.
pans.
They're there in store. Please come and take them. We want to give you out so that you can have them. And of course, with this, you're talking about 6. So the spacious, the color design blends in. I mean,
I
again,
like the, you know, you could check if your shoes polish.
Yes, it's chrome. It's very 2026.
And you can look inside.
futuristic.
Yes.
now when it comes to the warranty, we like to point this out to everybody. People are saying like, what it covered? Did you know that our warranty actually covered the burner and anything? If you see that it's not lighting properly, we'll cover that. When it comes to your hinges, something break off, we cover that. Let's say, for example, something happened with it.
Yeah.
We would actually, that's what we're telling you guys out. Your warranty covers
And if
everybody.
I need a burner, I could get from
Yes,
you
you
all.
can just pick up the
Yes.
phone, call Servitech, and they will be happy to assist you with replacing that or giving you a new
Okay.
one.
So I know once you buy this beautiful stove, you might wonder, now my fridge all of a sudden need a partner for match and look nice with it, right?
We have
Okay.
this nice Mabe fridge. This is a 11 cubic feet. It's spacious. Yes, this is perfect for even going back to school if you
This
have
is
a
cool.
dorm.
We have a small, especially people who have small apartments in the
Exactly,
city and so on.
offices or your workplace, the kitchen. It comes with the ice tray, also the egg tray as well.
Bring your own
the
egg tray?
Yes, this is
Okay,
correct.
that's cool.
And then you can also put it up here as well. When it comes to the ice tray, that is missing from this one right now. We have the pull out here at the bottom if you want to store like your vegetables,
crisper
your
and so?
fruits, things that you want to stay fresh. The freezer space is nice as well. Even the colorway is pretty good. It's more of a metallic matte
I
finish.
love this finish, yes. Very
And
nice.
if you notice, our items that we're bringing, everything is energy saver. So you're talking about, you're not just upgrading your appliance at your home, you're actually saving when it comes to your electricity bill. So again, I keep always tell everybody, yes, that fridge might have worked 20 years ago, but these new ones are specially designed to be energy efficient.
Where part you put the beer?
So your beer definitely, you
No,
taught
the
my
beer.
language.
Oh, that?
So definitely you could put your beer
They fit
here.
in there, they fit-
Yeah,
fit
or
on
if you
case?
want, I mean, you just, if you want it Alaska style, you put it in
They
the top,
put
you
in
put it
there?
at the bottom, right?
Okay.
So with all of that, guys, so again, the price for this right now is affordable. You can get this.
It's $899.99.
that's
Only
nice.
$899.99. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the stove is only for $799.99. And these are large appliances, but we also do have smaller appliances. We have this Black & Decker juicer. So for those of us that like to stay healthy, you can juice your orange, your apple, your greens. You name it, you
I
can
might
juice it
want
in that
vodka
bucket.
orange juice, you know, I could do
Good
that.
idea. I agree.
That's good, yes.
And it's easy to clean up as well. I mean, it's very fast.
Well,
we
once
have
I
it.
drink the vodka and juice, I know to clean up.
So who come in, your wife?
But somebody have to go and clean it afterwards.
And speaking of cleaning, we actually have a couple things that are more in that range as well. We have an iron. So after, you wash your clothes, you have someone in your house to iron it for you. If they want to do it easier, we also have the handheld steam iron too. So for curtains, for
That
sheets.
steamer is handy.
Oh yeah.
That
Yes,
is
it
handy.
is. It is. So if you don't want to bend your back and do all the work,
No,
you
no,
just
it
hang it
quick
up and
because okay, how your clothes always wrinkle up if you have it there. You just
And
put it up on
especially-
a hanger and you.
Especially ladies, when it's coming on, so you know you have to change the curtain and it's been folded. All you need to do is plug that in and rub it right on
Right on
it,
the
and it
curtain.
actually takes out the wrinkles.
That's
So
right.
definitely, it's there.
It works.
So again, remember, these are just some of the items that we're having at courts, and of course, whatever items that we carry, we make sure that we carry the brands that you're familiar with. We want to make sure that once we're putting that name of courts next to it, we guarantee you to get good thing, right? So we make sure. So again, with this expo that we're having, you're not just hear it from myself or Kelly, you're going to be hearing it from the experts themselves. They're going to be in-house at courts.
When?
Friday and Saturday. That is
Tomorrow
tomorrow
and
and
Saturday,
Saturday.
starting at
17,
what time?
18, 8 a.m. sharp. You can be there from 7:30. The people are going to be there. It's an amazing sale. As Ms. Van said, we do have different representatives from different brands that are going to be in there giving samples, doing different live demonstrations on how to use their products. So definitely come on in, bring your family, bring your friends, and just come to Court
Those to
Jubilee City.
find out exactly what you need.
So again,
what you
everybody,
can afford and what you
remem-
can take home.
of course. And remember, yes, you can afford it. That's our slogan.
That's right.
Yes, you can afford it. So again, everybody, if you haven't got anything from courts as yet, this is the time to come. Again, all your requirement is going to be a recent job letter or payslip. You want to have proof of address. You want to have a social security or a passport. And then you want to have definitely a utility bill. If you're the rent, remember, start to talk to your landlord one time, because you just need to have, since if it's included the rent and everything, you just want to have that information. And not to talk about it, but yesterday our lucky winner of our in-house game party was a first-time credit owner, guys. That person actually purchased a laptop and they walk away over $5,000 in gifts and prizes. So yes,
Whoa, and they got the bill paid.
and well, the bill never get paid, but
No,
but-
but they don't you win some cash?
well, it wasn't cash, but it was
Okay.
value we're
Val-
giving them.
value,
So they
okay,
get what,
okay.
65-inch television, they get a barbecue grill, they
Got
get what,
meat
from
paprika,
Monica,
they get
well-
meat, they get drinks. So
Well,
I hope that person
yeah,
invite me, right?
Definitely.
So definitely with that, and like what Kelly was mentioning, is that we're going to be, anytime you purchase anything cash or credit, your name will be entered, where we will be giving hourly prizes, everyone. So hourly prizes, I mean, you cannot go wrong with that. Here at Courts, we're going to give you everything. You're going to, our expert team, everybody's going to be on hand. We're doing same day approval as well. If you're coming early and you really need this new item, we want to deliver it. So once you come before 11 o'clock, we want to deliver it by the afternoon. right?
Same day.
Billy
Can't beat
City.
that.
Well, this is the weekend to do it, folks. Be at Courts this Friday and Saturday. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
Vanessa,
you.
Kelly,
Thank you too.
Kelly, thank you for coming, and can't wait for you to come back again. You and Curtis are downstairs, right?
Jeez,
Yeah.
I know it right now.
All right. Okay. Thanks again, folks. We'll be right back and continue with the morning show.
Over the past 5 years, Digi has invested more than 17
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, and we are 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. Correct.
That's right. You are correct. Congratulations. And welcome back to everybody who is joining us again after the break. We have a guest with us in studio all the way from Cellular World. We have Mr. Fernando Santos. And of course, he always stops by whenever Cellular World is having deals that he feels we need to know about. So thank you for coming.
Yes.
And we can't wait to hear the good news. Welcome.
Thank you so much, guys, for having us once again. From Cellular World, we're really happy to participate in this program specifically because we like sharing the latest promotions that we have and the most advanced technology that you can find at Cellular World.
What's the latest on watches right now?
Well, with watches, we have a great variety. As you can see right now, what I'm wearing is my Key Select Actor Leading, which comes with the metal band. But you can find variety whatever you're looking for. Leather bands we have with Motorola. Silicone and leather bands with our Moto Watch, $249. We have Samsung Galaxy watches, fitness trackers, we have Apple watches, and from Key Select we have a variety for any budget. They're starting as low as $89, and you can find all the variety in between.
And they're all compatible. I mean, if I have a device,
Yes.
which is another brand, you have the watch that would
That matches it the best.
matches
Exactly.
any-
We have all the variety from, like I said, Motorola. Just because it's Motorola doesn't mean that you can't pair with other devices. If you already have your phone, but you see the Moto Watch and you say this is for me, you can still pair it with any device.
There are some people who they can't live without their smartwatch.
Yeah.
And then there are some people they haven't gotten into it as yet.
Yeah.
How do you use your smartwatch? What do you use it for?
I think a smartwatch today is a really great tool because it allows you to check notifications without having to pull out your phone and be distracted. For example, if you're in a meeting and you're not going to be pulling out a phone, but you can just swipe your wrist and say, okay, this is important, this is not important. Some smartwatches also allows you to make phone calls, like the Moto Watch. You can take calls from it. The Galaxy Watch, these Key Select watches as well. So if you are in a situation where it's complicated to get your phone out as well, you can talk
or maybe
with
you
your
just
phone.
want to start reducing your screen time because phones are designed nowadays and the apps are designed to be so addictive, right?
Yes.
And so I think it's good to have that device where you can check for, you don't miss anything important, but you're not always reaching for your phone. And so I think, that's
and
a
distracted
good
by
reason.
everything else. You can track a lot of your health from it. For example, your heart rhythm, which is really important if you have somebody who needs a lot of medical attention.
So you could tell if I fall in love?
It's going to start saying emergency, heart
Oh
alert.
my gosh.
Yes.
If your heart starts racing, it's going
Yes,
to...
racing is a sign,
Okay.
Exactly.
Be the one.
Yeah, you're going to give your watch a scare, but it's only love.
These devices are so smart too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're smart devices, but I once my Samsung phone gave me an alert because I had I was in a car accident.
Yeah.
I didn't get any serious injuries, thank God. But the vehicle did get a really big bang, and my phone was like the phone said, it looks like you've been in an accident. Do you need me to call for help?
Really?
Yes.
That's right. That's the level of
obviously, you don't
technology.
see that feature unless
you have the
something
feature,
happens.
yeah.
But so I don't know how it knew. I don't know if it felt the
impact, I guess,
impact
and
or
your heart rate, probably.
I don't know.
But you don't even have to be in a whole car crash to activate the feature. If you have somebody in your home that needs a lot of attention, for example, a grandfather, something happens to them and they fall, then the smartwatch will detect the fall and has the feature to alert
contact and
the
alert
family, the emergency
that's a
services.
feature you
Super
need to
important.
push.
Exactly. Super important.
I love that because I know, like we see on TV, the life alert, but older people don't like it, right? Because it makes them feel old. But most would wear a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not so much to ask to wear a watch, and we have, as I said, a lot of style options. But it's really important for you to keep your health in mind. If you have fitness goals as well, you have to take a certain amount of steps, burn a certain amount of calories. Easier to track with the smartwatch, and you can find all the variety at Cellular World.
Do they have a feature they can check your blood pressure
Well, now the new
Regular.
ones from Apple and Samsung, you can get even more like pressure, anxiety, all of those measurements as well, stress levels,
But it picks it up right there.
and
automatically?
you can also detect the amount of oxygen in your blood if you're having good oxygenation of your body.
You
So
can
that means
detect
if
the
I'm having
amount
too
of
many drinks
oxygen
and drop
in
the
your blood
oxygen.
from your watch.
Yes. It can tell you if you're breathing well, if you need some assistance. It can detect it from your watch. So blood oxygenation, stress levels, heart
Okay.
rate.
It's official. We all need a smartwatch.
That's true.
Right away.
That's true.
All right. Well, what else can we get at Cellular World?
Well, we have all the TV varieties. We have a big event this Sunday, but it doesn't mean that after the World Cup ends that there's no reason to watch TVs. Nowadays, you can't have a home without a TV. And you want to
Yeah.
have the right one for you. So if you're making an investment to get a TV, make sure that you get Samsung, which is the leading brand of TVs in the world for over 20 years now. And now with the variety that we have, Crystal UHD and QLED TVs, they give you all the features that you need and even more to surprise you every day. You know, you get 4K quality display. You can get smart technology to interact with your TV and not having to buy any other accessories to navigate through the internet, get your apps, all the things that you want to do. Now they're way easier to do with Samsung.
There are cases, and one thing that usually goes wrong are the remotes.
Yes, exactly.
You know, you have replacements, I suspect. And
I
We,
hope
we
so.
can special order all the replacements for that. But if you have a Samsung TV and you lose your control, you don't have batteries, you don't know what happened to it, you just grab your phone, connect it to the TV without any special app. Your phone directly has
but
the...
it has to be a Samsung TV.
The-
I mean, Samsung phone.
The Samsung phone will do it
Will do
easily.
it.
Yes.
If you have
It
any
has to
other
be
brand of
Samsung, yeah.
if you have any other brand of phone, you can download the SmartThings app and then start using it as a normal control remote. But
Okay.
with a Samsung phone, you already have it included.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So great deals on TVs. I really like that one there. It's $8.99 for a 50-inch Crystal UHD TV.
That's right.
Yeah.
It used to be somewhere around $1,100. Now we have it at as low as $899 just for the month of July.
And let's have 50-inch.
That's a 50-inch, so it's no
Yeah.
small
That's
TV.
a great
You have a
offer.
good device, 1-year warranty already included, no need to buy extra warranty. You can get it today at any of our locations at Cellular World.
All right. And this is a part of the Goal into Summer promotion. And this continues up until the end of the month.
That's
the
right. We
31st
have
of
them
July.
throughout the month of July. If you're not enjoying the World Cup, definitely you say, well, after Sunday passes, we have the final match, and you say, I still want to watch my movies. I want to watch the morning show on Love FM in the best quality.
That's the best reason to
Yeah.
get a.
That's a good reason to
especially
get your
a
Samsung
98,
TV.
what do you call 98-inch?
Yes.
A
Oh,
98-inch
Lord have mercy.
TV.
Up close, like, you know.
You have
she's
a
in her
7-foot-long TV just to
Yeah.
watch it, you guys, in the best quality.
Wow. Don't do that.
You know, that's bigger than life size. When you start putting it, it's
yeah,
bigger than
I'm
life
gonna be
size.
huge. All right. It's all about the Hello Moto Summer free merch that you get when you make
Yes.
certain purchases. Tell us about that.
Exactly. With any device that you purchase from Motorola, if you're just looking for a charger, for headphones, for a smartwatch, or a new phone, anything that's Motorola at Cellular World comes included with a free Motorola merch. We have sports bags, we have some bottles for everybody, and you get 1-year warranty included on any Motorola device.
All right. And so now we're looking on screen where we see some of the options you have in Motorola cell phones. There's the G77, the G17, different prices, different specs. Same warranty.
Most importantly, a lot of style and the best support. 1-year warranty on all devices, and you can choose your favorite color.
Yeah, they're big on color, right? They have
Yes.
all these popping summer colors.
Exactly. They're not phone to hide away. No, this is the phone that you want to show everybody. This is the style that I'm wearing.
It's cute, but we all use phone cases now. So
It already comes with a phone case included.
unless you get a transparent one, that beautiful green is going to be behind the case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm happening to me right now.
Yeah, so definitely you can choose the one that's best for you. They come with a nice leather finishing on the back and super amazing
Are these
style.
still necessary for you to put this Gorilla Glass on it and all that?
It's very important to protect the screen because they come with a resistant glass, but over time you want to have something that's taking the brunt of the impacts.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the, what do you call it? The screen protector. I don't like it because I think it affects the screen
Lose some
sensitivity a little bit.
It can happen.
But it is important because, you know, you put your phone in your purse, your keys are in there.
Yes.
It does get scratches. It
Yeah,
has
you
scratches.
need the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
If you
put
want-
it in their back pocket.
If you don't want anything to break, but something has to break, might as well be the screen protector. You just replace it, and it's way easier than having to replace the screen.
Agreed.
And
Yeah.
all the
Screens are
accessories.
Your phone ever bought dial yet? But dial somebody?
It doesn't do that anymore because of it has this feature that, but when I used to have the ones with the buttons, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And also with Motorola, it happens sometimes that you're walking on the street and it starts drizzling a little bit, and then the phone starts acting all
yes.
crazy. Motorola has made their
I mean, I could
screens
put it over my head like that and put it on the ring.
exactly such that they don't start acting all crazy when a little bit of water falls on them. They're super sensitive just to your touch, so that
Yes.
they don't. You don't
They
send
have very
something
good
wrong.
features.
Or
Even the older models, they have very, very good features.
exactly. Motorola is now the brand that's making the comeback with full style and all around Belize.
And
Okay.
Cellular World is a place to shop them because of course, the warranty, the prices, and the tech support. Talk to us about the tech support you offer for Motorola.
Since we are now partners with Motorola, what we have made sure is that the warranty is backed up by a certified service center, that we get in contact with Motorola directly for all of our parts, and that we get the best customer service out there to give. No matter if you're visiting any of our locations, you will be able to get your Motorola devices taken in. We service them here in our Belize City branch, and then we give you the diagnosis, the best way to move ahead and take care of your device.
Which do you prefer, Motorola or Samsung?
Ooh, that's a tough choice, and you know, because I work with them closely, I know they're gonna be like, yes, Fernando, who do you like most?
Yes, exactly.
But you know, each of them has good features, and I've been a Samsung user for a while now, but we have the opportunity to use the Motorola devices, and what's for sure is that they come with a lot of style, and they are really nice to experience something new from the
What
rest
I
of the
find
phones.
with them is that they're also good value for
You know
Yes.
what's
good
interesting?
value for your money.
And this is not, nobody's paying us to say this, right? I use Samsung and Ernesto uses Motorola. And he's
Yeah.
been using Motorola for a while now, long before Cellular World said it was cool. And so I guess this just goes to show it's a preference thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. And compatibility
And
is
once you
not
get
an
used
issue.
to something, you know, you stay with that.
If you like it, why would
Yeah.
you change?
Exactly.
And it used to be a thing that, you know, you had to get all the things from the same brand because they didn't work with other brands. Compatibility is not an issue
Now,
anymore.
Yeah.
it's across.
We can
yeah.
share
It's all
chargers
across.
even though we don't have the same phone.
Yes,
for
exactly.
iPhones.
Oh,
Well,
even now.
Even now, iPhones have the same charger.
The newer iPhones use the same C-type.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're learning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that's good.
Well,
Less wastage, right? Because
that was the whole point. That's the whole
you
point
remember
of this.
how much, like, I know a lot of us, we have all them wires and chargers from phones we had way
In
back
the,
when.
in
Yeah.
the 80s, each phone had its own
Yeah.
charger.
A complete
crazy.
headache. Now, no more worries about that. You can even get wireless chargers nowadays if you don't
Yeah.
want to have more wires in your house.
Have
can
you
get
used
them
a
now.
wireless charger? Do you?
Motorola has a wireless,
No, for the moment, only Samsung
Okay.
and Apple as well.
but do they have a? I think I read somewhere they have an app or something that can your
You can
phone.
transfer the charge.
I guess something. Like
Yeah, with Samsung, you can share your battery if you are, for example.
No, I mean with
Motorola?
not the older model Motorolas, but
Oh, now? Like
I've
the,
read
the
that
newer
there
model?
is some app you can, and then but you have to buy a special
Yeah.
charger who that I don't know. I don't that's happening.
Yeah, and
You just set it on
exactly.
top.
It will depend on the device and some of those extra features that you can get. But at
I
least the
don't like
models.
that feature. I'm not sharing my battery with nobody.
Yeah. No, definitely better get a power bank, and that way you can share your
Well,
charge
sorry,
with
I think we're
everybody.
talking about two different things. The sharing. I'm talking about wireless charging now of your devices.
Uh-huh. Well, just
You know, they have
to
the
be
little
clear,
plate-looking thing,
the-
you set it on, and
the
and it
Motorola devices
charges.
that we have at Cellular World, those don't come with wireless charging, just so that everybody
Yeah.
is aware. The Samsung devices that come with wireless charging, they are the S series. But yeah, then you might need to find, for example, higher-end Motorola's. If you want to
Right,
get them with
right,
us, you
right.
can definitely special order them as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I you know, I don't know.
You
There's
haven't
much
missed
of
it,
what's
right?
come-
You haven't
No, I
missed
missed
it not
it,
being
no.
able to charge your
No.
phone wirelessly.
Because of course, the watches do.
Yeah,
The watches do. They come with the
yeah,
with
they
that,
come with
that feature.
exactly.
You just set it on.
So yes, you were talking about the merch, free merch.
Exactly.
You
Free
like
merch
free
on
thing, no?
everything that's Motorola.
I
you
like
can
Cellular World free merch. They have great merch.
exactly. Some of the benefits of being a partner with these brands is they love to give back to our customers. If you're getting your device, that means you're getting a great price, great support, and we give you the free merch for you to keep enjoying.
One thing I found in Motorola, I don't know if you do it to the other brands, is that transferring everything on the one you're giving up
Yeah,
to your new one is pretty easy.
seamless,
It's
completely
right?
seamless these days.
like nothing changed.
Let me tell you
As I
something.
buy, they just
I can't
they
speak for
hook up for
Motorola,
us.
but Samsung does it so well that even if I change my phone and I do the transfer, and I come to your house, I still have your Wi-Fi password on my new
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
I mean,
So
it
they
doesn't
do
get
that.
more seamless than
Yeah,
that. All the pictures get transferred, all the contacts, all my Word documents, all my Excel documents, all my Canva projects.
They're all there.
Yeah, yeah. Up to fully updated too.
Exactly. That's right.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
good
if
news.
you iPhone users have that. That's a you problem.
Yeah, but no, the technology, as I said, is very seamless. You can start creating as well an ecosystem with all the other devices. If you get a tablet, if you're getting also a smart appliance, a TV, everything now can come together to give you features that before they used to be a thing of movies. Now they're available in Belize to get them from Cellular World for any part of the country.
Do you carry a budget line of watches?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need all that. You just need to be able to seamlessly communicate with my phone.
Yes,
See
exactly.
when a WhatsApp message comes in, call is there, message me and tell me. You do have those, right?
Yes, we have our watches starting as low as $89, and we have
And
all the ones
what are
in
those
between.
features on those that level?
Those still can do phone calls. They'll give you your notifications, track your vital signs, heart
Oh, that
rate,
too?
and
Okay.
steps. Yeah,
Okay.
and then you'll get a nicer style. You can get other brands, and depending on the budget that you have.
Yeah, that's good. You don't need all those
All right,
features.
and
What
we-
about the bigger stuff?
Yes, we have.
Refrigerators and different appliances.
We have just begun our cooling days at Cellular World, from which you can find big discounts on anywhere from top mount fridges, side-by-side fridges, and French door fridges with the best technology from Samsung with discounts up to $300. And when you get a Samsung fridge, you're not just buying an appliance. You're buying the ability to transform your home to a smart home. For example, with our French door fridges, which comes with the latest technology, they are bespoke, which means they have sleek design and completely modern interior. They have Space Max technology. If you compare one of these fridges to other brands, with the same size on the outside, you'll get more space on a Samsung fridge because of Space Max. They redefine their materials and they
So
make sure
the
to
walls
make
are thinner.
thinner walls, exactly, and way more space in the back. They're super spacious on the interior, up to 32 cubic feet capacity, and as well all the other smart features that you won't find in any other brand.
And they are pretty smart.
Yes.
You know, can you bring one so we can interview the fridge?
Yeah, one of
Maybe you
these.
Do they speak?
Exactly.
Yes, they speak.
Yeah, you will
Wait,
be able
hold
to.
on. Do they speak for real?
Yes, we have our Family Hub fridge, which comes with Bixby, with which you can interact through your voice. You can ask it to open the door. You can give commands, for example, to check your schedule for your meals. If you say, "Hey, what's my plan for today? Do I have all the ingredients? What do I need to buy? Can you set a reminder for this?" All of it now you can do it with the fridge.
So nobody needs a personal assistant anymore.
No.
Your fridge
now
is
you're
your-
carrying it with your fridge in your kitchen.
What I find is we don't know what's in the freezer.
Uh-huh.
You know, like you do you have anything, you know, something is up the back of the freezer, you froze.
You
a
forgot
month
what you
ago
put
and
in.
we got some leftover beans or rice and beans, you throw it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could keep, the fridge could keep tabs on that for you.
Exactly, because the French door fridges come with Samsung AI Vision inside, which means that no matter the point that you're, the moment that you're putting something in the fridge, you don't have to show it to the camera. You just put it naturally as you're bringing
Seriously?
stuff from the supermarket,
But how
and
do you
it
know if
takes.
it's rice and beans or
Because they might wrap it up good, Joe. Or
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Then it just detects that you put something, and then
Yeah.
you can tell
It
it.
doesn't
Oh,
have X-ray. I'm sorry.
this is my rice and beans. This is my stew beef, my stew chicken from the other
Yeah.
day, and you can say, okay, this is the expiring date. Remind me
Can
before.
it tell if somebody's touched my stuff?
Yes, because then you have the list of things on your fridge, and all of a sudden, boom, something comes out. Or you can have parental controls so that you can tell you when the fridge is being
This
opened.
is too weird. I can't.
Yeah.
If you're a conspiracy theorist, this will not work for you because now they have access to everything, even what's inside your fridge.
Yeah, but you know, that's something that's really important. Having the knowledge that your privacy is being taken care of. Samsung is at the forefront of security when it comes to your information.
Yeah.
So all of the Samsung devices come with Knox Guard, which is their branch of cybersecurity.
I see that whenever I power up my phone. It has-
Exactly. It's protected by the triple layer of security by Samsung to ensure that all your information, exactly as you mentioned, super important that your information is protected, and Samsung does that.
So sometimes you say, I had 6 beers in the fridge,
Uh-huh.
one gone.
And all of a sudden, one
With this
gone.
new fridge, I could know who took it.
Yes. Well, it's going to tell you when it was taken out, and then you can deduct.
And
who
will I
could
be
have
able
been.
to monitor that? And like you could be sitting right here, right now, and your wife say, "Hey, somebody open the
Yes,
fridge door."
that's
You
very
can do
important.
that?
It can do that. with-
Really?
yes.
Yeah, nobody can steal your dessert.
Or for
your
example,
beers.
just imagine if you're leaving home, you grab something quickly, and you're not sure if you left the door
Door
open.
open.
It can let you know, hey, the door stayed open, and you can take action. For example, if you are also carrying a lot of stuff, and you say, I don't even have the chance to put them down, or I need to put them quickly in, you can ask the door to open. You can ask the fridge to open the door for you, and then you just put it inside. No need to open
Have
the doors
you
for
used
yourself.
that feature before?
All the time. We have them. We have them in the Queen Street branch.
Yeah.
If you're looking to try this for yourselves, visit us on our Queen Street branch. We have our French door bespoke fridge, and you can just say, open the fridge door, and it opens the doors for you. No need to touch them.
You call it a French door fridge. It's
How
Yes.
do I, what's the best way to sorry.
You can put any sort of food inside, not
What's
just
the
French
best way
food.
to connect it to the internet? Should I with Wi-Fi or can I connect it with through a direct line?
It connects through Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yes.
It's Wi-Fi connected.
Exactly. It's Wi-Fi enabled and super easy to connect. I've done it with my data with Wi-Fi, so it's super easy to connect.
Important that you just mentioned that Wi-Fi does cost.
Yes.
Is this putting a extra burden or cost on your Wi-Fi?
Well, it's very efficient. So the amount of data that it requires, you can stream from there. So you just need to make sure that the connection that you have is stable. If not,
stable,
you might be lacking some features, but it depends on the stability of your Wi-Fi. But another thing, electricity. It can be a high cost, but from the get-go, the Samsung fridges come with inverter technology, which everybody knows that means more efficiency. But on top of that, you add artificial intelligence to monitor your usage, so you can tell when you're most likely to be opening the doors and on the other times that you're not going to be using
So
it. So it lowers the consumption even more.
Okay.
And tracking electricity is very
that's
important.
a good one.
You can check from your phone how much electricity has been consuming, so you can tell if it's your fridge, your AC, somewhere else that you're spending too much energy on, and then you can
So
take
when
action.
when you're traveling and you're not opening the fridge, it would then
It knows
the
that-
fridges
uh-huh.
switch off and switch on
Exactly.
automatically. This one would measure maybe stay off longer.
Exactly.
Than normal once the temperature
Exactly.
is in there. That's a good feature.
That's right.
Very good feature. So what you have this weekend?
Well,
You said you have cool
It's the
cooling
entire month.
days.
we have our cooling days, with which we're featuring all of our fridges, and we're sharing our discounts right now up to $300 off. You can also get layaway with Cellular World up to 6 months to get your appliances today. If you're looking to surprise somebody for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, for New Year's, this is the best time. You just do a 25% down payment, and you can get up to 6 months to pay.
Okay. And also, the sizes are standard.
Yes.
As you know, people design their kitchens,
Uh-huh.
and they have this particular space. All
Exactly.
these fridges, this size, are they all standard?
They are-
Measurements
they
before
will
you
fit.
come by.
Exactly. We have in our social media, you'll find all the measurements that you need right there. You can see the sizes of these fridges.
22, 32.
So you can find
24.
the cubic capacity, which is really important. You want to make sure that it gives you all the space that you need. You have the dimensions, and as well, we have some ultra compact devices to fit any house.
Yeah. I always encourage people to look at the specs before they buy and
Very
the
important.
features. There is no point in buying an appliance that has features that you don't need, that you
Right, or
won't
you're not-
use,
you're not
or
gonna
bigger
use.
than you actually
Yeah.
need. Because
Yes.
then you're not really saving. Because the whole point of getting this is to save you time, electricity, but you have to make sure that you're buying what's suitable to your needs, right?
Exactly.
So look at the specs, do your little research. There's no harm in learning.
No,
Talk to
completely.
the technicians at Cellular World before let them tell you everything you need to know about the product before you make that decision, right?
And I asked you just now because it's a French door fridge, if it speaks French. But, we have a lot of Spanish-speaking households in
Yeah.
Belize. Would
Yes,
it
you
speak
can-
in a different language?
You can set the
Yeah,
language.
you can
Yeah,
set
you
you can
should
set up
be
the
able to
language
set-
of
it has a
preference in your
language
fridge.
menu.
Yes,
Right.
it does. It has all
You
the.
got Creole,
It might,
Oh,
it might.
that's gonna be.
It might. I'm not sure if this fridge has it, but I know that the Samsung AI, they come
You'll
with,
learn with over
They
time.
literally speak Creole if you wanted to.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
so I
that's
would
cool.
not be surprised if I go to your
So-
house and I hear your refrigerator talk to
So
you.
I'm a coffee fridge.
Creole fridge. Yes.
Thank you
Nobody
very
wants
much,
a coffee
Fernando.
Fernando, thank you. I mean,
No,
you
I wonder
answered
if
all
the
the-
fridge will recognize cold food soup.
Yeah.
You know what I
it
mean?
probably will.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah, one hudut.
Yeah, your lychee fried chicken.
Exactly.
Correct. All right. You definitely indulged us. All right. So thank you. You answered all our questions.
Did your watch get any message just now while you were sitting there?
No. It's just a reminder
Maybe the store
to.
call you and say, hey, you forgot to mention so and so.
No, just a battery reminder, because these ones are so good that you just charge them once a week,
Wow.
and it's the time to recharge it again. So
Okay, you
it's
don't
good.
charge every night? You don't put it
No.
like everybody
Why
else
would
and
you?
you just set it down?
No, because I use it to monitor me at night,
So you wear your watch while you're sleeping too?
and it doesn't affect.
Why can't
at all.
I have to.
No, because it's
Practically
not
naked
tight. Look
before
at
I go to
it.
bed.
Look
Yeah,
at it. It's not
you can
tight. It's
you
not,
can select the amount of beats to put on it and tighten it to
Well, I know
prefer
some people,
comfort.
the quality of sleep.
Very
that you
important.
get
It
and so
monitors
on.
that too.
Yeah.
I know that when I get up in the morning, if I'm miserable, I know I
You
didn't
know
have
why.
a good night. Good night's sleep.
Yeah. Well, but before I forget, we have a pop-up shop coming this week. We're going to be in Punta Gorda this Saturday and on Dangriga this Friday, bringing all the products that you just saw, tablets, phones,
Awesome.
laptops, and we'll be there south this week.
Sounds good. All
Well
right,
done.
it's 28 minutes to 9. Gotta go. When we come back, we'll be talking we'll be talking with an amazing athlete, and he's from Nazarene High School. We'll hear more about it after this.
Welcome back, Belize. Welcome back. And we are coming to the final part of the show, and we have some really special and important people
We
in
sure
the
do. We
studio.
sure do. We have a
25
young
minutes,
athlete.
by the way, to 9 o'clock.
24 now.
24, okay.
All right. Yes, we want to welcome Braden Jacobs. He is a student athlete at Nazarene High School. We also have Mr. Darlon Jones. He is the coach. And we have Taisha Estrada. She is the assistant sports coordinator over there at Nazarene. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, Belize.
All right. So it's summer break, but of course, sporting activities are still ongoing. Talk to us about some of the track events that are currently ongoing.
Okay, the recently concluded Super Nationals is what this is primarily about. We want to showcase the results of that particular event,
Yes.
and to move into Kodikadir.
Okay.
We just finished a Kodikadir game.
No, that comes up in September.
Coming up in September.
coming up in
September, yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. So what activities are Braden involved in? What are some of the sports that you play?
Activities I was involved in are the 100, the 200, 400, long jump,
Okay.
and relays for 4x1 and 4x4.
All right. So for those who were not following, tell us how that went and your performance in those sporting events.
It went as expected, and it was good,
When you say as expected, what do you mean?
like most outstanding.
Okay. Okay, I love it. I love the confidence, and I'm sure your coach and assistant sports coordinator will agree with me.
Yeah, you could tell us, you won some medals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about it and your experience. So
I
where
won-
you win and
I won 6 medals, placed first in 3, and two second and 1 bronze.
okay. And this was
Events.
where, when?
Which events?
This was at Marian Jones for the Super Nationals.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I placed first in the 400, the 4x1, 4x4. I placed third in the long jump. Second place in the 200 and 100.
Who did you beat? Who was your strongest competitor?
My strongest competitor was a young man, Marlon McCarran from Belize,
But
Which high school?
Maud Williams High School.
Oh,
Okay.
Maud Williams. Okay.
All right. So for those who don't know, last year Braden represented Belize in the Kodikadir Games, came home with 6 medals. This year he continues his impressive run by winning 6 medals in the school super national championship, or the school national championships, high school national championships, and
then-
5 medals at the high school super nationals, finishing as the athlete with the most medals. This is a huge accomplishment, not just for you, but your high school as well.
So,
And kudos to the high school, because we always say that not enough sport is encouraged in our, especially secondary school system. But Nazarene seems to put a lot of focus on sports. Why you do that?
All right, let me just start, and then I will have one of our sporting personnel explain further. What happened is that Nazarene has been doing well in terms of sports. They have recently won championship in softball, and there's a lot of there's a serious underlying current in terms of sports happening presently at the school. I think that the school had looked into the mirror and see where they can help polish student athletes and students on a whole, in making things happen in terms of sports within the school system. We always look at some people look at sports as being separate, but education and sports are they are the most intertwined of disciplines, and people don't realize that.
Yeah.
And so, with that in mind, we the powers that be at Nazarene High School cite necessary, and then took the necessary steps for things to happen, for everybody, for all the students, athletes at the school.
That's so true when it comes to mental and physical development.
Absolutely.
You can't have one without the next. It's like, using only not even half of your brain, right? When these children are there to develop their entire, their brain, their minds, their physical, their mental.
We had this is our second year in terms of athletics at the school, and we have formulated a good system by which we work through, and this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of production.
Yeah, like I said, that's commendable. Mr. Isha, you are part of what they call the sports committee. Describe the structure of that for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning again. I serve as the assistant sports coordinator for Nazarene, but I am the ethics, right? So when it comes to taking care of Braden and our other athletes, we have a whole committee. This committee comprised of athletes and then us as the non-athlete.
Right.
But the ones that serve as the non-athlete were basically the paperwork crew, right? Because putting Braden and the other athletes out there comes with a lot. And we have our sports coordinator, Mr. Leslie. He is an athlete himself. He's a football player. So who better to head this table than an athlete who understands what is happening? And then we also, we never enter a competition without putting God first, because we're a Christian school. So we have prayer warriors, and Braden and the other athletes like to say it's half of what they put in and then half of what the prayer warriors put in to get them there, right? So it's a whole...
Well, for the school for this to be a success, obviously, somebody or something has to be in place to encourage the students. So when you become a student of Nazarene, how is sports introduced to you? You see it as part of the curriculum, which I think that's what you do, as opposed to a sideline.
Is it mandatory?
Yeah.
Do they have to sign up for some sport discipline?
At least do the exercise every day or something. Yeah.
Okay, well, we have PE, and within
part
PE,
of the daily-
it's part of, it's a subject there,
Okay.
right? Physical education is a subject there, and again, Mr. Leslie heads that. He is the PE teacher there. So he introduced, because in the curriculum have different sporting activities that we have to cover, whether it's track and field, whether it's football, it's basketball, it's softball. It's in the curriculum. So he covers that under PE, and from there he would eyeball out
The
who,
talent.
and that's how we develop most of our teams. And then we start early, like right now, our volleyball team is already training. So it's an off season for volleyball, but they're training. So while Braden train, they're training as
all of
well.
this, besides the paperwork and people like yourself, you need infrastructure. You need a place these kids can practice. You have all of this at Nazarene High School?
We do. We Braden, we have the back where Braden would train, and then on other days he go with Mr. Jones to Marian Jones. We also have a basketball court. We have a volleyball court. So, and we have the yard space for football and softball. So we have everything right there at Nazarene.
You know, when it comes to a lot of the administration from various learning institutions, they tend to be more academic minded, right? And they put more focus on academics, sometimes technical. But when it comes to sports and music, a lot of times it's an uphill battle to convince them of the importance of these programs. Is that a challenge you face as a sports coordinator, assistant sports coordinator?
We don't face that at Nazarene, and the reason being because within the sports committee we have student mentors. So Sir Braden have to represent us outside. When he returned back, we have 2 teachers on board that make sure Braden do all his makeup work, all homework. They communicate with him while he's out there. So when he's finished training, they will send him the work, because we also have our online platform, and the teachers do one-on-one with Braden and the other athletes. So we don't have that issue whereby the principal have to doubt us if our athlete is going to pass to go into the next farm. So we don't have that because within our committee we have these mentors.
Awesome. That's
so,
good.
So he gets the academic support
Academic,
as well.
yes, of
How,
course.
how you manage to do all that? Or you just don't play a game, no, while you study.
Yeah.
Discipline, you have to know how to do what, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
How does Braden fit into the country environment of track and field?
Okay. First of all, you want to find out how it started, and I think that's where we're going. Or that's where you want to go. Well, I had identified him through just doing running, jumping, and I looked at him and I said, you know what? I think that this kid is talented, and so I said, you know what? Let's get him on board, and then we started training. And this is the second year of the program, and this is the result of a complete package put together in terms of everybody working, and success has come. But like what you say, success.
How he transitioned to become recognized nationally? He's good
okay.
at school, I mean, who does that?
Yes. Well, I am the coach and I'm responsible for getting the athlete from point A forward. So, with the support of the school, and like I said, and everybody on board, that is possible. So, he qualified for the first Kadikadir, and then he was successful. So, I'll take you back further. When we had that was 2 years ago, when we had the nationals at CCC, he was actually beating people who were seniors, because there's 4 years of high school, so 2 years is the freshman and then junior and senior, so they're separate, and he was beating people older than his category. So it started growing from there, and his confidence grew, our confidence grew as well.
Because he was
he's
MVP
the best. He's the best
Supernationals.
He's the best U15 in country,
Awesome.
and I could put that on the line.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
Go ahead.
usually the pinnacle for an athlete like Braden is, they get that scholarship, right?
Yes.
To a college somewhere in the U.S., somewhere regionally. Is that in the cards for him? If you work with him and continue to nurture his talent?
That is the ultimate objective.
Yes.
For him to be the first from Nazarene High School to accomplish that feat. So the education and then the athletics can go as far as he wants it to go, but that is the ultimate objective.
Is that your personal goal, Braden?
Yes,
Will you be ready when you get that scholarship? Are you going to be ready mentally to make that move, uproot, left your rice and beans behind? And you'll, yeah?
Oh, he knows rice and beans.
Yes, he does.
I must say at this point that looking back at the Supernationals, we couldn't have had something better to happen than the Supernationals.
Okay.
Why? Because it showcased
He brought out the best
the
that
best
we
of
could find
the
in
best
the country.
that in the country, and I would like to say that for the beginning or the genesis, it was, I mean, like everything else, you have some little roughs, but for the most part, it went well, and so we are looking forward to.
But how was the Supernationals different from, let's say, the high school nationals?
The high school nationals.
Yeah.
Well, basically, this is a government or National Sports Council initiative.
Okay.
And that, in my view,
They brought
is
out
where,
more than just a high school
yes,
program.
that is where that separates the nationals from the Supernationals. And when we see that the ministries, the ministry, especially the Ministry of Sports, in this case, they get involved. That shows a paradigm shift in how they are thinking, because they have made other commitments in terms of people like Braden, who has distinguish themselves in that capacity.
So you know that you'll have now for his training for the next Kadikader, he has more support.
More support.
Because
Absolutely.
earlier I brought up about the high schools, we don't focus as much on sports as we should generally across the country. And a person like Breed needs to be motivated, needs to
Of
be
course.
supported.
Supported.
So after this high school, where we are talking about a scholarship on, do we now have a ranking, or we have organizations that will not take him on to the next step until he reaches where he wants to go? Do we have that structure in the country now?
Those structures are
We have-
based on well, the school right now
Because
is
after a while,
setting
it's out of the hands of the school.
yes
Yeah.
yes
It has to be
yes.
noticed by
Okay.
private
Or
private
something,
individual or
Or
in
other
this
schools
case
or whatever.
BAA and the government sports council
council.
as they are looking into that
Okay.
prospect
Because that's what's
prospectus now.
important.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, to move,
and that's
so that it keeps moving.
it keeps moving
Moving up,
so
yeah.
that he doesn't have a break and a dead end.
All right.
So what happened is that we have set that goal, and that's what we are working towards. And coming back to the Supernationals, that basically broke the ice in terms of National Sports Council getting
more
involved
recognition.
directly, more recognition. And the BAA, of which I'm vice president, we back 100%. Because we did the technical work for them in terms of running the event. Because what happened is that track and field is specific. With football, you could get your referee and linesman, and you get the 3 people, and then you're good. With track and field, it's not. Your people, it's specific in that you need people who do timing, you need people who do jumps, and so you need about 15, sometimes up to 20 people to run a proper meet. For example, when you're doing the 4x1, you know, you have to have people that identifies when you don't when you overrun your lane.
Yeah.
There are certain markers that you should run
You have to
in.
stay within-
You didn't stay within that particular perimeter, and if you don't, then you could get suspended. So it takes a lot of people to really make a track and field event happen properly.
Well, obviously, you have some kind of infrastructure at the school, but then you need more professional infrastructure than that. Is that available for like
Other
Braden
facilities?
and
Well,
others like him
well,
to start a train on tracks and,
yes.
get used to the professional standards?
Standards. Well, I don't want to preempt too much, but speaking to the principal, and she has been Mrs. Seguro. She has been one of the drivers of all this, and doesn't say a whole lot, but she does a whole lot. And we are looking into getting some like field equipments and other drivers of the sport, because without the equipments, because then you have field events, you have javelin, shot put, discus, you got hammer throws and all of that, and without some of those, for example, common things like when you run with your spikes, in Belize we don't have, so normally you have to either order or somebody bring it for you, because it's not sold readily in Belize anywhere. And so the school is looking into that, into getting the implements so that I can then start the program with the field events. So we are thinking of expansion. Not only, we are not just complacent in what we have right now, we need to move forward.
That's right.
Braden, if maybe a standard 6 student is listening, or a first former, and they have a natural love and a natural ability for sports, maybe track, but they want to reach the next level the way you have, right? What advice do you have for them? What is required of them to go beyond just having a natural talent to setting yourself apart from the pack and dominating in whatever track event they choose to be a part of?
Well, you have to discipline. First, start off with discipline. You have to believe in yourself, trust in God, put God first in everything you do. And
when you say discipline, Can you break that down for us? How
Discipline.
often or how regularly do you have to practice and train? What do you have to give up and sacrifice in order to be able to? Yeah. Can you talk to us about, break that down for us?
You have to. It's academics, maybe about academics.
Yeah.
You have to study in time, do your homework on time, and then like if you have any free time, you could go train.
Okay. So your academics have to come first. That means you can't do your homework the night before. You do.
You have to do it long
You got to
before.
stay ahead.
Yes, ma'am. You have to be respectful. Respectful.
And question for both of you. I mean, Coach, okay, you're at a certain level, right? How far are you from, say, the top, the highest level in Central America, for instance, or the highest level in the Caribbean, and then there's another level outside of that, How do you measure that, and how do you get to achieve that?
It's quite easy. All this area in the Americas is it's quite enough. We have Central America, and that is where our first stepping stone is. So you go Central America, then you go Central America and the Caribbean, and then you go North Central and the Caribbean, North, South, Central and the Caribbean. So this is the stepping stone, and when you compete in your region as such, in Central America, that is where you start moving. That is where your times are being acknowledged, and then that's where you get on the international stage. Once you step out the country and you represent the country, that's international. And so, to answer the question straight, Central America is your first
That would
bid.
be the Codica
That is
there?
yes, because the Codica there is the best. And remember, you have categories. Or you hear about U15 or U18 or U20 or so. So yes. So he fits in the category right now of U15 because he's not 15 years, of course, as yet he's 14 years old. So that is how it is actually structured. Then after that, because normally we have Central American events, then we have Central America and the Caribbean, which is of course big, like Carifta and all that stuff. Carifta is basically the Caribbean, and of course Belize is a part of CARICOM, so we are a part of Carifta. But that measurement is great because of the success and the programs that runs in Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados. So it's basically right up there. That's top class, and so we are trying to then move on to the next level, go to CARICOM, and so we are on our way. And like I say, training is what is an integral part of what we do. So with him, we have to find a way for him to work in the gym. There is a certain program that people at his age work in that system.
You're Braden's name a lot in the future.
Yeah.
No pressure.
I told him that, well, before we go, I'd like to make sure that I acknowledge certain things that the people. All right, first of all, I'd like to acknowledge for the super nationals that we had. I have to say, to the Minister of Sports, Mr. Marlam, good job. National Sports Council and the director, Mr. Jason Menzies, good job. And I hope that next year will be even more greater. And of course, Nazarene High School and our training facility at Body 2000 for Mr. Mark Neal who has given us the opportunity to train at his gym. And also, again, our sporting committee, they are at Nazarene. Okay, they have been stalwart and steadfast in supporting us as a body.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is my That is my take.
Miss Estrada, would you like to add anything in closing?
Again, we just want to continue encouraging Braden and our other athletes, because we do have other athletes coming up, and we want to make it known that it's no secret that Nazarene have 4 scholarships.
Okay.
4 athletes within our school and the ones coming in. Right? So they have opportunities at Nazarene, and this scholarship cover your 4 years. Right? So we have things in place to encourage students who already are athletes or are looking forward to becoming like Braden, because you do have students already who is looking up to Braden.
Yes.
And again, we want to, I want to specifically thank my sports committee who keeps behind us, and they know who they are. I don't want to call any names because I'll definitely forget 1 or 2. And I also want to thank our admin, Dr. Segura, Mr. Sanders, Mr. O. You know, these are the people who believe in us serving as their sports committee at the school.
Sounds good. Braden, what would you like to say in closing?
I'll say hello to anybody.
To my mom,
All right.
my dad, auntie, uncle, brother, sister.
Okay.
Mr. Marvin.
Some son.
You are the oldest son in your family?
Yes, sir.
So, you have a little brother, you said?
One brother, one sister.
How old is your brother?
10.
You might run left you one of these days and say, watch out.
Chip off the whole
Imagine.
They are
Your
structured.
family brother, you need sister might run him, you know.
They structure the same. They look the same.
You have to hold it tight in your one house.
So I'm looking at them, Mr. Vasquez. I'm looking at them.
Awesome.
You see potential,
I see potential already long before.
Wow. This
Thanks
was
for
an
coming in,
absolute
guys.
pleasure having
Yes.
you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Braden, I
thanks.
like the attitude. I do. I won't lie. I could see the humility, but I could also see that
Not true.
pride. Yeah.
Yes, the fire, the moment he hits
Yeah.
training on the track, it's different. It's a little weaker, but when that comes,
We know.
a lot of fire. And that's a competitive nature that he has,
That's
that
right.
coaches normally look for.
Look for. That's
Yeah.
right. All right. It's 2 minutes past 9 o'clock.
Right.
We
What?
we
Overtime.
gotta wrap up. That's right.
We have to speed up too.
Yes, and we definitely had some extra help with us in studio to make today's show possible. So I want to say thank you to our MCO and cameraman, William Usher. Assisting him was Greg. Thank you so much, Greg. Our producer, Miss Manuela Ayuso, and all our guests who made it onto the show this morning. Thank you so much.
Making it special.
And in Love FM Studios, we have Miss Karen.
Yeah, Miss
Miss
Karen.
Karen, yes, that lovely voice is going to be with you for the rest of the morning until I come into studio
Then
at midday.
another lovely voice. Come on, or?
Yeah.
All righty.
My favorite part. Every time.
Everybody.
When you two the hand, I like that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, she had trouble, but
I'm on my best behavior every morning I come here.
remember, take care of yourself and be kind to somebody today. Belize and beyond.
Thanks for choosing love.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Belize, and good morning. I say good